Say for example this little paint handle. Yes, you can hold the thing by its base and paint it that way, but your hand kind of cramps up and it's much easier with a little painting handle. There's a lot of very easy $10 improvements, which is where it starts. That's what I've learned so far. Yeah, this is a really detailed miniature. I wanted to give it a shot. Worst case scenario, I fuck it up really badly and I embarrass myself on the internet. I've embarrassed myself on the internet many times. We gotta keep trying, improving, right? There's a lot of upselling in this world, yeah. No, I don't really have any interest in doing any 3D printing. Like for example, one big step up that a lot of people are very keen on is, what do you call it? Like an airbrush? People say airbrushes are the shit. I have no interest in airbrushing. But apparently a lot of people really love that. I kind of wanna, sorry, that's me again. I kind of want to just paint with a brush, like a regular brush, which I find very fun. But you know, if you want to go crazy, you can get an airbrush. You could, for example, also get a 3D printer. You could try out multiple paint ranges. You could try out multiple armies. There's a lot, you know? Yeah, fair enough. You can probably buy a cheap airbrush these days. Which is fair. But I kind of miss doing something a little bit more artistic, you know? Artistic and autist. No, I mean, this is kind of... But anyways, it's been really fun, man. Like, in a way, this kind of solves a couple of the issues you run into if you want to be creative. In the sense that usually if you like sit there and you're like, okay, I've got a piece of paper, I've got some paint, or I've got some pens or whatever, right? You have to come up with what you want to fucking paint or draw or whatever. Not an issue with this. At all. Likewise, there's a really cool community for this stuff, which I also really quite like. There's a lot of people that are interested, and I've noticed the Warhammer community is actually super welcoming too. I've seen a lot of first-time chatters in the stream, and a lot of people that are like, you know, willing to help out and what. This is a little bit, yeah, it's like painting by numbers is over here, and then we have like oil on canvas right over here, and this kind of hits somewhere in the middle. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, I don't know if that makes any sense. There's not a lot of women in this hobby? That's okay, dude. Only sweaty nerds like myself. What up, sweaty nerds? How do you do, fellow sweaty nerds? Most of your mini painting friends are women? Yeah, I think so too. It's kind of interesting how, for some of the most nerdy hobbies, there do actually seem to be quite a few girls. Like RuneScape as well. For some reason, it seems like there's a lot of girls that I know that play RuneScape. Like, you'd imagine that is like the nerdiest of nerdy games. It's almost like humans just have preferences and they like things that they like for no reason. Your sister got you into RuneScape? There you go. Maybe there's a little bit of social stigma for like, this is a boy's hobby and this is a girl's hobby, but fuck all of that, dude. Just stupid. I find that a very outdated notion. If your kid wants to play with Barbies, your son, let him play with Barbies, bro. Who cares? There's a lot of really cool minis though, dude. And that's what I like about this, I guess. There's so many really cool ones. But you know what? Maybe in a half-year time, I'll be looking back at this and like, oh my god, well, I haven't done that in ages now. Maybe I should try and do a little bit more mini painting again. You know, those odds also certainly exist. Where at some point I'm like, oh shit, I haven't done this in a while now. Your wife got into Baldur's Gate? Let's go, dude. That's what I mean though, like Baldur's Gate also seems like a hardcore gamer's game to me. But it seems like a lot of people that are relatively casual when it comes to gaming really love Baldur's Gate. It's an amazing game. But it's not really a game that you play for 3 hours and call it a day, right? Like Baldur's Gate is very much so a gamer's game. You know what I mean? But it seems to find a lot of people that are interested in games, but not necessarily super deep into it. Like if you're watching my stream, you're probably pretty deep into games. You haven't played Baldur's Gate and you love it? Yeah, it's a great game, man. Even if you have only watched other people play it, it's still an absolute blast. Yeah, Larian Studios did amazing when it comes to Baldur's Gate. Best thing to come out of Belgium in a very long time, chat. Let's be real here for a second. What other good thing in the last decade came out of Belgium? Exactly. Baldur's Gate and Dee the Hunter, yeah. And beer. But that's really about it. Oh shit. You rarely play games these days, you spend more time watching me? That's okay, dude. I prefer it that way, actually. I might be a little biased now, but... This is the first time, by the way, that I've made a sub-assembly myself, where I've actually like glued the mini onto the thing. And I'm planning on cutting this loose at a later time. I was wondering initially if like one of these little things is gonna hold him, but it seems to be pretty stable. I don't know. We'll see if it falls off. I highly doubt it. Yeah, I use super glue. So I need to snap it off basically, or like right where my fingernail is, right over there. And then it slots straight into the base, which I have right over here. Do I have any big multiplayer games planned? I was considering maybe trying out some more V Rising again, but I've already played that game for so many hours at this point that I kind of feel like it's a waste, but they are releasing the 1.0 edition. And I really did have a great time over the last couple of years. Whenever like there's a big V Rising update. Yeah, I'll wait for the release of the game for sure, but maybe I don't know, I haven't quite decided yet. Maybe the patrons can bait me into it again, just like last time. You would join, right, Thort? Maybe. No promises, though. No promises. In general, I don't play a ton of multiplayer games. But V Rising kind of felt like a little mini MMORPG for a week or two. That was really fun. You love it a lot? Yeah, I know, dude. Thort has played a few hours of V Rising. His V is well risen at this point, let's put it like that. His V is perpetually risen. Do you mostly play PvE or PvP these days, Thort? Because for streaming, I think PvP is probably really difficult. Because I feel like everybody's just gonna murder me. Not that the guys in the chat would just come and hunt me. It's not what I'm suggesting at all, guys in the chat. You guys wouldn't just join the server only to hunt me down perpetually, right? Stream viewers are not known to ever do that. And to need perpetual bodyguards also kinda does not strike me as very fun. Trying to be tidy, by the way, but I have definitely smudged up a couple of pieces, but we can very easily fix that. Oh shit, he's actually not wearing... Are these fingers? Is he wearing a glove? No, I think he is wearing gauntlets. No, he's wearing gauntlets. Huh, looks a bit funky though. Okay, thought for a second those were his fingers, but... Get down, Mr. Lowko! There's a vampire on its way! Yeah, I don't know. Maybe V Rising on the stream would be PvE every time. Even though I always kind of feel like that game is meant for PvP. Nice. Smudged up his cloak quite a bit. That's okay. That's all right. Oh, they have changed the UI? Wait, the V Rising UI is different? Huh. There's many changes? Ah, fuck. You guys are gonna make me check out this game again, aren't you? And then Bunny Warren will say he won't play. But then I start up the V Rising server and I see Bunny Warren and Thort online 24/7. You can definitely paint the cloak separately, Meerkats. I made the executive decision not to do it. But some people do a lot of sub-assemblies. I figured we'll see if I regret this. That's how I live most of my life, for what it's worth. Let's give it a shot, see if I regret it. Usually I find out I don't regret that many things, but... maybe this will be one of them. You watched a hardcore server? Okay. For V Rising? Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd go PvE and just do some base building and some boss killing and stuff. I think it'd be fun, but... if I do start up a V Rising server when the game releases, how many of you would want to join? Anybody who's like, oh, me, I would love to join? Because I have no idea. I have no idea what the interest is. Me. It's gonna be me and Manadar. Kariak. Midden? Okay. I would assume Thor would join. A bunch of the patrons would definitely join. Yeah, it depends on exactly what other games release in that time period, obviously. Always a difficult thing to decide. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh yeah, bro, we did have that drama last time around where Josh, Echo Soldier, was accused of stealing out of people's stashes. This was implied. But it wasn't him taking anything, it was a fucking bug. Like, this almost broke up a bunch of people in the community, man. Remember that? Fuck me, dude, I remember. He was like, what? I didn't take anything. And people were like, no, you were the only one that could have done it. Turns out it was a fucking bug. Yeah, that was actually really messed up. I didn't like that at all. That actually kind of ruined the game for me then. Yeah, it was literally a bug. They fixed it in the next patch. Yeah, that was actually really sad. I didn't like that. I think that's why I stopped playing at the time, actually. I am not a fan of that. Because we had all that drama about the clans. Yeah, I remember now. We had like 2 clans. We had like 2 clans at the start of the thing. And then at some point, it got fragmented. It was like a political party, you know, where originally everybody was like, yeah, we're gonna kill the monsters together. I think that's what they do in political parties anyways. And then at some point, everything got fragmented into smaller and smaller pieces. Yeah, it became like 10 clans in the end. You never was in a clan? I think next time around, if I do clans again, we'll keep small clans. Because I manually changed the number of people that could be in a clan to basically like more than the server could handle. Hey, what's going on, Burr? Hello. Or Bor? I don't know. Yo, good luck, Yusuf. With your exams. We're almost done with the second thin coat. Almost. Just need a little tiny bit more. I do want to have a nice strong color. Some of it is kind of transparent at the moment. Don't know if that's visible on stream so much, but I don't want to have too many patchy bits. Now we are going to relayer this a bunch more times with different colors too. I am going to be following along with that color scheme again, right? But I already have changed the first base color up because I didn't want to buy another paint. So my mini may end up looking quite a bit different than the one from the video, but I think that's okay. Ultimately, I think I have a better understanding now of how some of these paints behave than I did, you know, a couple weeks ago. At least I hope so. So we'll see. In PvP, it's better to have a small clan, like 2 members. Yeah, that makes sense. But I think PvP servers in V Rising are a bit difficult for streaming. We could give it a shot, but I don't know. Okay. Go to the helmet. Second layer for the helmet. Oh yeah, school exams. Sometimes I do miss school a little bit, just a little tiny bit, but certainly not exams. Even though I was pretty good at exams. Like written exams, oral exams, all of it. I felt like I was pretty good at it, but I really did not like it. So stressful, dude. Oh really, Thort? You can disable and enable PvP mode at like certain hours of the day, for example? Do I have to manually do that, or is that something you can automate? Oh shit, that's new. Every Sunday, 1 hour or full PvP? Oh shit, that's kind of fun. Huh, I did not know that that was a thing. So you can pretend to be friends during the week and then meet enemies in the weekend. Something like that. Okay, I definitely smudged a couple of pieces, but I think this is a decent starting point. Let us continue watching part of the tutorial. Yeah, so his is very dark.
Right up. Now the first color we're going to be using is Brass Scorpion on its own. Basically what we want to do here is we effectively want to relayer over the top of where we've done that warp block bronze, just avoiding the darkest recesses.
Okay. So fun story, I don't have Brass Scorpion either, do I? No, I don't think so. So we're gonna relayer some of the parts to make them extra shiny. I am gonna use this color instead, Sycorax Bronze, which is a brighter bronzy color, which I think will look nice. Just a little bit. So basically on all of the flat panels.
So with that brass scorpion now applied, what we're going to do is we're going to take some thinned down Rune Lord brass. And we're now going to effectively...
I'm kind of tempted to actually use a shade first. So he uses Rune Lord brass, which I do have. And then I think after that, do I have Rune Lord brass? Yeah, I do. I think after that he uses a shade. I'm kind of tempted to use the shade now. Let me see. Yeah, he uses Reichland Fleshshade Gloss. Now they don't sell that particular paint anymore. But I do have the regular Reichland Fleshshade, which is basically meant as a way to darken up a bunch of the parts. So I think that's what I'm going to do. We can always cover it again a little bit later. But I think I want to try and paint this instead first. I may end up regretting some of these decisions I'm making, guys, but I think this is the better play for me with the colors that I do have. We just have to wait until it's a little more dry, I guess. The Twitch chat die, or are you guys just all very intently listening to what I'm saying? Twitch chat suddenly is like, uh-huh, Lowko, uh-huh. Yeah. Everybody almost did. What's up, Multiple Says? Good to see you, man. Okay, happy Tuesday. You too, man. You're cleaning up some null oil? Oh no, you spilled oil? I need to wait until this paint dries, guys. I did have an airbrush, a blow dryer here somewhere. But I don't know where it is. Did I put it over here? I did! I took Laurent's blow dryer. Should I mute my microphone? I guess I'll mute my microphone. Yeah, I'll mute my microphone. So I wanted to do it above the desk and show you guys, but instead what I did is I blew everything off my desk. Sometimes my own brilliance surprises me too, dude. Very clever, really. Okay. We're gonna use a little bit of this, which is a shade paint. That should allow me to run some of this paint into the recesses and create some nice little bits of detail. Where's the music? Is the music very low still on stream? Okay, maybe that's a bit much. I think this is still low, or very loud, right? Your volume was just very low? Ah. Rip ears. Sorry if that was very loud all of a sudden. Okay. Let's give this a shot. So the idea is that this is going to run into all of those recesses and hopefully it'll create a nice little shading, but that's the theory anyways. Plus it should make it a little bit more glossy. I was actually a little confused, so this video is from like a year or two ago. And he is using a paint that they no longer use, but they still have the same name? It's a bit weird. I think they like reformulated some of it. Not exactly sure about the logic behind it, but he's using a paint called Reichland Fleshshade Gloss, but they don't sell the gloss version of it. They only sell the, I guess, regular version? I don't quite understand the difference. I'm assuming one of them had like a little bit of gloss mixed into the paint somehow. And it has a slightly different look, but I don't know. I figured this one would be fine. Lowko, can you stop yelling into the mic? Wait, am I actually being loud, Big Dodo? I do have a new microphone. Maybe I am fucking it up. I don't know. He's trolling you. Everybody in favor of Big Dodo getting banned? Please say Kappa. Right away, dude. Right away. Insta-ban. Right away. I regret nothing. Oh my god. He's going down with the joke. You should be glad that Mutlasis is no longer a moderator after yesterday's debacle. He would have timed you out in a heartbeat, bro. He's probably hovering over your username right now. What happened yesterday? Mutlasis posted a link to a website that he figured would not be a porn site, but it turned out it was a porn site. I just haven't remodded him yet. I didn't check either, but guys in the chat told me. That's disgusting. What was the link? Hey, hold up. Hold up right now. Okay. I do love these shade paints, actually. It's relatively subtle, but if you look at like this, yeah, there's more shadow. It's kind of nice. I may do another layer of it later. It's always for science. Wait, you mean painting? Or clicking links in Twitch chat? Clicking Mutlasis' links is always dangerous, dude. Careful, very careful. Okay. We'll move up. To the shoulder, I guess. Shoulder doesn't have that many recesses, but just to make sure that it's got the same color. There we go. Okay. Is the music loud enough for you now, Big Dodo? Sadly, you can't look at your own chat history. It's okay, you didn't miss much. It's okay, dude. You find your own chat history that interesting that you look at your own chat history? My God, dude. This guy just doesn't stop. Is it a bit low? Okay. We have a little bit more of a jazzy vibe today. I want you to feel sophisticated when you watch my stream, chat. Do you feel sophisticated right now? Do you feel like putting on your top hat? Brushing off your monocle? Yeah, you want to go click that link that Motless has posted in the chat? Welcome to a little bit of Lowko and chill today. Welcome to my not ASMR focused stream, but still kind of. Low ASMR, yeah. No ASMR on my channel, I'm afraid, dude. I'm not licking any microphones, chat. I'm sorry, man. I know you guys love watching streams where people lick microphones and sit on transparent beach chairs with a camera at the bottom and insult viewers and that sort of thing. But I'm not really into that myself. I'm sorry, dude. Okay, we gotta do the backpack. Can just put it all over. There's a little part of the backpack actually did not quite hit. I will fix that in a moment. The bottom section of this this thing. Okay. I was originally going to do this backpack separately, because I figured it'd be difficult to hit the cape, but I guess it's doable. The cape, it's actually pretty far up. This reactor thing that he's got on the back. I think it's all right. Okay, now just the left leg and we should be all right. Thank you, Mickey. Just explaining it to new viewers. I thought for a second you wrote autistic, Jordy, but turns out I just misread it. But artistic works. I misread it, as in, I didn't read it correctly. Reddit is still up. No, Reddit is still up. Okay, that already looks a little bit more shaded. Believe it or not, the shade paint. Shades! What an insane concept. A notion that has never been seen before on the internet. I know, memory. I know. Let me see. There's some little nooks and crannies over here that are quite difficult to reach. I guess if I accidentally hit the box though, it's okay, because we're gonna repaint those. Same for the cable. Yeah, the shade paint, basically what it does, it's a very runny paint. So what it does is it runs into the recesses. And like basically where it accumulates, like for example, all of those little nooks where it, you know, it can chill, it automatically gets darker. So like more pigment accumulates over there. And it automatically creates like relatively easy shades. Which is a very clever way of making like some of the details really come out. It's not something you have on like paper or canvas or anything like that. I think it's really cool. Doesn't the light naturally shade things? Yeah, but you try and emphasize it, right? So you can obviously go pretty far if you want to, but it depends on how much you want it to be shaded. Okay. Next up, we are going to apply a little bit of this. The idea is that we apply it over all of the flat areas. Hopefully it'll look nice. I don't know. I'm coming up with this one by myself, guys. This is a brighter version of the color I was using basically earlier, right? It's also less pigmented, so it should be relatively transparent. What is going on, Eliminator? How are you, dude? Let's see. We're straying from the tutorial. Yeah, this is definitely brighter. So I want to apply this over the sections that the recesses have not, like the paint in the recesses have not settled into. Should definitely brighten it up. It's warm today? Did you go outside, Eliminator? Is that what you're suggesting right now? Are you insane? I did also go outside for a little tiny bit. As little as possible though, naturally. You work outside? Oh my lord. What about all the vitamin D? Don't you get overloaded? You went outside and you put your sunglasses on? Very nice. It's supposed to actually get very hot this week. At least for Dutch standards. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely adding some shine. What's hot? I think it's going like upper 20s. Not exactly sure though. It's supposed to be quite a sunny week. It's 27 degrees tomorrow? Yeah. That's pretty hot for here. 80 degrees Fahrenheit? Okay. Would you consider that warm? Probably not, huh? Over here though, that is what we call terrasjesweer, Motleses. Are you familiar with terrasjesweer? Today was terrasjesweer already? Oh my god. Well, tomorrow's Laurent's birthday, so I guess she picked a nice day to be born. Convenient. Happy birthday? Yeah. Not me, but... Does that look good? It looks a little streaky in real life, but I wonder if that's just because it's still wet. I am Triple Helix. Nobody can save me now. It is over. You can't find an English translation for terrasjesweer? Terrasjesweer is very popular in the Netherlands. Whenever it's nice weather out, Dutch people will generally sit outside and, I don't know, drink beer. Or wine. Or a rosé. It's like terrace weather, yeah. Dutch people will do this though with the first sign of any sun every year. Always. And it will continue until the sun disappears at the end of the season. This paint is very transparent somehow, but also a little streaky, which I don't love. But I think it'll probably look better when it's dried up. I've had this happen before with other paints too, where I'm like, it looks a little shaky. But we'll just let it dry up and then we'll decide if we like it. It does get nice and shiny though. Yeah, it has a lot more metallic flakes or something, I don't know. Why not say terrace weather? Because people in the Netherlands don't speak English, usually. I mean, we do, but... Okay. You really like these paints? Yeah, they are nice. But it's interesting because on the internet, not everybody loves the Citadel paints. There's a lot of people that purposefully choose not to run this brand. What's up, Joel? Hello. Welcome. Warhammer fans will complain about anything. You may be right. To be fair, anybody at about any hobby, right, who's pretty deep into it will complain about loads of stuff. There are a few paints though from Warhammer's Citadel that I don't really love. But I would say the majority of them are pretty damn good so far, man. Maybe it's also one of those things where, like, back in the day the paints were worse than they are now. You know, where like over time they've improved a lot of it, but people still kind of have the notion of like, oh no, this is bad. Something like that, I don't know. From what I understand, it's also kind of the pricing of the paint. So in other countries, the price of the paint is much more than it is over here. I mean, it's still slightly more expensive than the other brands, but not by that much. Cheapest brand that I can find that is well regarded is AK Third, but I don't know, I haven't tried them. Maybe one day I'll give one a shot. Yeah, you see when it dries up, it does look already a little bit different. Funny how that works. Gotta have a little bit of patience sometimes. Absolutely, Dita Hunter.